I'll tell you guys once we get out of the dark. Dude, the lights just came on. Good evening from the Magic Kingdom. Oh my gosh, there's the Roger E. Brogy. I wonder if we can get on. You want to try and get on?
Yeah, let's go. That was a pretty good shot, right?
Yeah.
That was not planned.
No.
That was good.
Well, the train is closed for the evening. That was the last train doing the loop. But that's okay. We're going to hang out here at the Magic Kingdom tonight, ride some rides. I have no plan for this episode. I figured I'm going to go to the Magic Kingdom, film something, get my thoughts on things that they're updating maybe. I don't know. We'll walk around tonight and have a zippity-doo-tie time. Now, let's take a closer look. We're gonna head over to Sleepy Hollow and see if it's open. Over here, these ducks are having a field day. I think somebody's getting some popcorn action. Look at that. Love seeing the Disney ducks and the Disney rabbits. All the Disney friends.
There's a rabbit.
Yeah, he's right there. Wow, I didn't see him at first, but there he is. Good eye, Abby. Good eye, Abby. I don't even like that band. Well, I shouldn't say I don't like them. I didn't really care for them. That song was good. Yeah, we're gonna eat dinner here tonight at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments, $17.90, hosted by Coca-Cola. We're gonna do the mobile order. But they brought back the Nutella waffle sandwich, and that was one of Abby and I's favorite. All right, for dinner, we got, well, I got the spicy chicken, and it's weird. It's got parsley on the waffle, but the chicken's supposed to be in like a spicy maple, but I got more maple syrup because it looks pretty dry. They took away the good sandwich. They had the slaw and everything, and they basically just gave it back to you and made it. This one is fantastic. You got the strawberries. What is that? Blueberries? Bananas and Nutella. Yeah, that's
This is nice.
that one right there. This one right here. I'm gonna put some, but I mean honestly, like,
You can't say nothing nice, don't say it at all.
you're right. Overall, it was pretty good. Abby's was way better than mine. I wish we had the original spicy chicken, like it was a sweet and sour, like spicy chicken waffle sandwich with a coleslaw. That was really good. The waffles have gotten thin, but that's okay. The sign is awesome though. Look at the Headless Horseman there. So cool. And I love the way the Coca-Cola font is, the trademark font. They have berries, powdered sugar, and whipped cream, chocolate hazelnut spread, bananas, berries, and whipped cream, or sweet and spicy maple chicken. Now the funnel cakes, they have a berries, powdered sugar, whipped cream, chocolate hazelnut, and bananas, and whipped cream, and they have the corn dog. I should have gotten the corn dog. See the Liberty Bell over there. We've still got a little bit of time before this gets walled up and it all changes. I think I'm going to do something a little different on the channel before this all says goodbye. Hey, we're going to hop on the happiest cruise that ever set sailed. I love this Mary Blair aesthetic as you're walking through, and it'll just randomly change into something amazing. Like, look at the color scheme right here. I love it. It reminds me of like 1960s and 70s variety shows, you know? It just has that vibe. The rope lights, all the different colors. I love all the colors. And the overall just 1960s design, the whole vibe of this. Small World's fantastic, and we have the lovely Mary Blair to thank for all of this. I wonder who started the tradition of waving, you know, from Pinocchio's Village House. And is this new? This window right here? By the way, you can totally tell we're on the sort of the second level, and that Walt Disney World's on the second level up here. Just we're down below. We had to go down a zigzag to go down. The ride's on the actual bottom floor, which is the same level as the utilidors. Does that make sense? Kind of gives you an idea that you really are on the second floor. And I wonder who started the tradition of waving to the cast member who's the control booth. They actually wave here. It's like at Pirates of the Caribbean, they don't. We always ask for back row. It's the best, and you get the little backrest. I just love how wonderful this is right here. When I think of Mary Blair, this is what I think of. All right, let's see if we get our cruise blessed. Yay! Wave back to the cast member. Wave at home, everybody. Here we go, Abby. This is the happiest cruise that ever set sail.
Watch your children.
Sorry, cruise that ever sailed. Was anybody waving at us up here? Pinocchios? Nope. Here we go. I love this. This is one of my favorite attractions. And Mary Blair's actually in this attraction. They put her in a little animatronic form. One of the best classic Disney dark rides ever. I even love that you can see the ceiling and the curtains. But man, does this not remind me of Christmas right here. Got Mr. Moon right up here. And all the guys and girls on the balloons up above. And right there with the almost green looking hair is Mary Blair. That is Mary Blair with her little glasses that she's got on, and her little funky dress. So if you ever wanted to show someone, hey, I know a little secret in Small World, I can show you the person who designed it and created it, and she's inside the ride to this day. Those leprechauns don't look like any of the other Small World boys and girls. It's always remind me of like grade school, you know, arts and crafts time, where you cut out the design, you put the glue stick all over it, and then you take the glitter and see what sticks and create your designs and your art pieces that way. That's the simple approach, and I think the childlike approach that Mary Blair did for this attraction. Hey fellas, do you ever get sick of this song? Really? Not even like, how about now? How about now? How about now? How about now? This tiger over here is so awesome. I love this guy right over there. Now we're heading into my favorite section of the attraction. Yeah, this whole vibe is amazing. I love it. Where else on the world are you gonna see a pink camel? And would you look at the sun up there? And I love this guy. I remember him from my Disney book as a kid. Look at that pink elephant. Little penguin guys, hats, love that. And the diamond aesthetics over here. This reminds me of the Three Caballeros attraction, right? Look at the sun straight ahead. That's the one thing I do love about this attraction. No matter where you look, there's always some kind of action happening. I don't know. It's definitely a little different. That's amazing. The Mexico section. All right, this is my favorite part of the attraction all through here. I love this. I love the effects. I love all the characters. Look at my little guy over here, my little cheetah friend. And my gator friend over here. And the little birds. Little cuckoo birds there. Don't forget the little bird and the egg right here. Yeah, this room cools me off, makes me feel some type of way. I love it. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to get to Hawaii. One day I'm gonna make it to Hawaii, and I'm gonna have the best time in the world. I love this. So amazing in here, so tiki. I love the rendition of the song in here. How neat is that? They should have put a little Stitch in here. Or maybe if they put a little hidden Annette Funicello or Frankie and Annette together. This is the best ending right here, man. Look at that. Pure Polynesian. Polynesian bliss. And then here's the big finale. Bringing everybody together. not sure when it goes off. Maybe the half hour, the top of the hour?
2 minutes.
Is it 2 minutes? 2 minutes? Right on the tick. Right on the half hour. Amazing. Wow, look at this, everybody. This is what dreams are made of right here. The whole thing's happening. It's 8:30. That's so cool. I didn't know it told the time, too. That's incredible. I knew it turned on, but it's been a minute since I've seen it in action. Wow. The two jesters there. That's so good. That's the little magical things I love about Walt Disney World. No rhyme or reason, no need for an explanation, it just happens. We're gonna hop on the Tomorrowland Speedway. It's only 25 minutes, I doubt it's 25 minutes. And we're off, car number 36, Micah and Abby. Car number 20 needs to go. They said not to bump, but I'm like, here, I'm gonna slow down, let him, whoa! No vlogging and driving at the same time. They said not to bump them. Everybody's filming themselves. Look at these views of Tomorrowland at night. I gotta tell you, Tomorrowland sure has changed. Tron still seems like the newest thing to me. I kind of miss Stitch, I'm not gonna lie. Stitch was a fun little experience. I love the animatronics in it. You are now watching Abby Vision. Abby is now filming. Talk to the people at home, Abby.
People at home.
Oh yeah, look at that castle and that summer sky, where it always looks like it's doomsday at night. But that's just the way it is here in Central Florida. What would happen if they got rid of the Speedway? Like, anything's kind of up for grabs at Walt Disney World now. Nothing's sacred anymore. But what if they got rid of the Speedway? You think people would riot? Because the Speedway is a chunk of land.
Yeah, big real estate.
Chunk of real estate.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it'll be here within the next 10, 20 years. We almost hit number 20 again. Don't look back at me, kid. Just keep driving.
Hey, the planets are back.
The planets are back. That's where our next stop is, Tomorrowland. We're just gonna drive over there in the car. No need to walk. And there seems to be some kind of DJ dance party thing happening. Uh-oh. Oh! They just hit pretty hard. Holy cow. That was loud.
That was crazy.
I'm over here looking at Tomorrowland to see if I can see any characters. And there was a full wreck right in front of us. Oh man. Nailed it. Yeah. She's holding up traffic. That's hilarious. Oh man, did you realize that back in the day there used to be a big turn spot right here of the Skyway buckets? You used to go like out here and it would turn and head towards Fantasyland area where the Rapunzel bathrooms are. That's a true story. We're almost done. Traffic still hasn't caught up in the right lane. But we made it with flying colors. And I did not bump into car 20.
Not yet.
Oh! I love the spaceship over here on top of the DVC building, but I saw this as we were driving. I can't believe they took down the cool ship that was used in Fly the Navigator. Paul Rubens is in that movie. That was the screen-used Fly the Navigator spaceship over there. They converted into the rocket ship that was up here, the cool ship. And I'm hoping it's just for a refurb. But I mean, I don't think they would remove it completely. Man, what if that's it? What if it's gone forever?
Your journey.
On the People Mover. I love a good People Mover. Well, I guess that was their last show of the night because we were going to try and get a good shot up here. Whatever happened over there. Oh, there's this show times. No shows today. Huh.
Greetings, intergalactic
Weird.
travelers.
It was totally a show. But look, they're tearing down the ground right here where the cool ship was. Maybe they're just redoing the foundation and stuff.
Absolute best way
Man, that would be a bummer if it got removed, right? I love Tomorrowland, but I feel like a lot of Tomorrowland is going away.
Today in Tomorrowland.
If you had wings. Yeah, I really do miss Stitch though. And If You Had Wings, that's a classic. But the park closes at 10 o'clock. We have less than an hour. And it doesn't look like there's any room down there. Everybody is down in the hub because the fireworks are about to happen.
By two of my favorite spots.
But here we go into the first little exhibition of this attraction. To the left we have the one and only Walt's original idea.
Amazing dream for a community of tomorrow.
That was going to be it right there.
Inspired Epcot.
Yes, I did know that, Orac.
Ideas throughout Walt Disney World.
That is it.
Look,
Progress
there's even
City.
a tiny people mover.
Sure is.
I wonder if that means there's a tiny Orac.
Probably.
Right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy.
That's right.
Except
It's out of this world. Anybody else miss that? Yes, the planets are back. Man, they look kind of good. We'll see if they've added any different lighting.
And these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit
One of them broke down.
Competition.
I guess that was the last ride of the night, huh? I don't know. There's people still on the track, but I don't think they're sending any more riders. Somebody broke down there. Let's see if we can see Tron.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy N31. Please keep forward facing.
What's the wait time on Tron?
Vehicles. Thank you.
Can you see? Is it down? Can't see it either.
No waiting.
No waiting. Oh, I guess it's done. So weird, right? All right, let's see if Space Mountain's lights are on. Yeah, right. That'd be nice.
This is Starport 75.
Starport 75 always smells classic. It just has the same smell. I love it. I love the way Space Mountain smells. And what a better... And would you look at this view as you come in? Wow. That is classic. Classic Space Mountain. Starport 75.
Wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy.
Oh, I just saw one of the asteroids that are actually a scan of a chocolate chip cookie. I'm not sure if that was Edna Disney or Lillian Disney who did that, but I was told you can't see anything on the screen right now. But if you look up in the sky, there it is, right up there. It's so hard to see in the dark with this. Oh, we just stopped. Uh-oh. One of the Disney ladies, I think, scanned their chocolate chip cookie. Well, one of the workers scanned one of the ladies' chocolate chip cookie. I gotta say, this is kind of giving me an eerie feeling because something happened as we were getting on this. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
I'll tell you guys once we get out of the dark. Dude, the lights just came on. Okay, we were on we were waiting to get in, and all of a sudden, it's like a ghost story because it is. All of a sudden, we were waiting for the people mover to let us up the ramp. She wasn't letting us up the ramp. Then all of a sudden, a cast member comes running down, and as Abby is my witness right here, in the dark, this guy comes right down and told everybody who was standing out there, hey, the key, which turns the attraction on, which is not an easy thing to take out, flew off. And all of a sudden, the people mover just stopped. And then this other cast member came around and she was like, yeah, we got a ghost on our hands. And they were kidding. And now here we are inside Space Mountain, stuck again. Look at this. You can see inside Space Mountain. There's the air conditioning ducts and vents right there. And you can't see anything inside. It's almost like a Pepper's ghost effect. Oh, here we go. We're leaving. And the lights are out. The ghost wanted me to tell that ghost story, I guess. Man, I was just trying to talk about the space cookie, the chocolate chip cookie. Next time you ride Space Mountain, see if you can see the asteroid that looks like a chocolate chip cookie. That was super weird. Because we were just all in the line, and then all of a sudden this cast member guy just comes running down, and he said it for everybody.
Yeah.
It's like the key fell
Agent
out.
Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow,
Nate?
please contact.
Yeah, it was super weird. One of the many reasons why I believe there are ghosts here at Walt Disney World. Whoa! That fireworks scared the mess out of me. We're all hyper aware right now. Yay!
Please
Fireworks.
tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Crazy times. That was wild. I'll never forget that, Abby. Glad you were here with me. But there you go. There's the shot. Happily ever after. Man, I love the People Mover at night. It's the best when you're wanting to see the fireworks ride the Speedway. Try and get on the Speedway during, like right when they start, so you're in line. And then as you're driving around, you'll see the fireworks pretty good. That's what we usually do. But we didn't time it correctly tonight. We did Speedway a little earlier. But that's okay, because the fireworks are just now starting, so we'll see a good chunk as we go around. Hey, there you go. I think that's all we're going to see here for a second until we come around the other bend. But man, that was wild that all of a sudden we're riding and then we stop. Soundtrack. It is a good soundtrack. I love Little Mermaid soundtrack. Sounds like a wonderful world of Disney in the 90s, well, early 2000s. Look at that. So awesome. All right, let's see what Space Rangers is looking like right now.
Calling all Space Rangers. Report to your Star Cruiser and join me.
One of the best hidden Mickeys ever. It's right there on their belt buckle. Here's Buzz. I love Buzz. I think it'd be more fun if it was 3D. Not that we need any more 3D attractions. And I wish they would update these windows and add some stuff. There's so much they could put in these windows. Maybe some Tron. I don't know. I feel like People Mover just needs a little TLC. Like Turnstile said, a little TLC, a little TLC, a little TLC. Oh my gosh, Abby, look at that. Wow, it never gets old. Dang. Yep. Tomorrowland is a beauty. This was a lot of fun. I love the People Mover. Thanks for having us, Orac. And always walking out with the fireworks happening is not a bad way to leave this magical place either. So low. I don't like filming the back way around Magic Kingdom's Main Street. I just don't. But we're gonna do this on the way home. We're gonna do the Colonel Kitchen's candied popcorn. You pick your popcorn, you select your syrup, and you combine with different candies, and they created a whole backstory for this, of course. But here's all the different popcorn they have. Butter, caramel, cheddar, kettle, crazy. And this is our masterpiece. We got butter and cheddar, popcorn, peanut M&Ms, and Twix, and white, what is that, white chocolate? White chocolate on it. Looks like it's gonna be good. The fireworks are ending. It's gonna be crazy getting out of here. All right, good night, Magic Kingdom. Thanks for a fun evening. There it is. I'm glad we did this. Let's get a little bite. It's starting to stick together. Comes off as like a cluster. Abby nailed it. She said that's a good snack to take back to your room. Man. All right. What a fun evening. It's time to say goodbye. And I'll see you on the next episode where Herbie the Love Bug and I ride around Main Street, USA during the fireworks. Everyone has to get out of our way. So then, stay weird.